Welcome back to the Piney Woods Homestead, y'all. Today we are not on the homestead. I'm actually traveling, y'all. I gotta take care of some business, and I'm actually currently in another state, and I believe I'm in Virginia right now. I had to stop at a rest stop. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. I left the Piney Woods about 4:30 this morning. Lisa couldn't come with me. Somebody's got to stay there at the homestead all the time to take care of the livestock. But I'm gonna take this trip by myself. I'm homesick already. I hate leaving my girls, but I gotta take care of this. So I'll let you in on it as we get closer to where I'm going, my destination for today. And I think you'll be really excited to see where I'm heading to today. Guys, hit that old like for us, subscribe to the channel if you hadn't. And if you have, y'all, we appreciate it. And hang on, somebody's walking up to my truck. Hang on. I don't know who this guy is, but I'm at a rest stop. Probably should put it in drive and get gone, but let me see what this fella wants. Hey, can I help you with something?
Yes, sir. You got some change or anything, or?
Well, are you?
I tell you what. Let me just
hold on. What do you need?
Just some money.
Whoa,
some
here.
Cash. Hey, let me wash these windows.
Hey, you're clean, man.
Hey, man, I'm telling you. Look, my speed. It get all them bugs off. Look,
hey.
You see this right here? I can get that fog.
Look, there's some fog in there.
It looks better than it did. It looks better than it did.
Oh,
you got some change, man?
Hey, I got a little bit of change.
Help me out with a little something.
Hey, have you had breakfast?
Not yet, but hey.
I got some stuff.
You got some stuff right here?
Hey, whoa, hang on, man.
I just want to know if you got something. Oh, shoot.
Hey,
man.
Hey, whoa.
Oh, I like watermelon. Hey,
what are you doing?
Where you heading, man? Let's go, man. Let's go. I'm ready to go.
Look,
you don't even got to give me nothing. Just give me a ride.
I figure you're hard up on.
I'll be like hard up on this watermelon here directly.
Hey, I'm saving that. I got a little something to do with that later. Look.
This thing running, it's ready to roll. Let's ride. I need a ride.
All right, buddy. Hop on in the truck. Come on, let's go.
Hey, boss, I appreciate this. More than you know.
Man,
I'll even put my seatbelt on so we don't get started. I don't need to get started.
What's your name, at least? Tell me what your name is.
Well, you ain't gonna like the name my mama gave me. Just call me Mo. Just call me Mo. Call me Mo.
Well, my nephews and nieces, they call me Uncle Mo. So
Uncle Mo.
We'll get along just fine.
Mo and Mo. Here we go. Let's go.
All right, y'all. By now you have figured out I'm pulling a fast one on you. I got my buddy Justin with me today. He was kind enough to offer to ride with me on this trip. It's the farthest I have been away in a long time. It's the most I have driven in, golly, going on a year now. So Lisa said, I can't go with you. Can you find somebody to go with you? And so I hit up old Justin, and he's been real good to me. And he said, yeah, man, I'll go with you. We'll make it a bro trip. So this is a bro trip. We're gonna head on up through these mountains. We're in Virginia right now. We're heading to somewhere that's kind of a bucket list thing for me. And after the past, since about last November, I decided I wanted to do a few bucket list type things. So guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Justin, he's a hoot. We're gonna have a good time. A little bit different video for you guys than on the homestead doing stuff. But I wanted to document this trip and share it with you. Guys, we're going to hit the road and we'll show you a few highlights along the way. What are you doing, Justin?
It feels like we're running, man. Look. It's like an incredible rate. We're really doing it, ain't we, buddy?
You're crazy. What's that song you wanted to sing? West Virginia. What is it?
Mountain Mama.
Take me home. Radar enforced. Make sure we ain't going the speed limit here. We're in West Virginia. Going through West Virginia, that is.
Doing a mighty fine job.
It's pretty steep out here. Piney Woods is a whole lot flatter.
I guarantee it.
Y'all, we are somewhere in West Virginia. I don't know. We've met ourselves about 3 times going over this mountain. Y'all, I am trying to save about $12 and avoid a toll road. Because I just don't think you should have to pay tolls to go down a highway. I've probably spent $20 in gas avoiding the toll road. But it has been scenic. There's no lines on the highway. There's no stop signs at intersections. It's like being on the Blue Ridge Parkway, if you ever been on the Blue Ridge Parkway. Except I'm pretty sure this black Chrysler 300 behind me, from the looks of it, is not happy I'm going so slow. But y'all, that's part of traveling through the mountains. You meet yourself when you turn. Lord willing, we'll get off of this thing quick and back on the highway. All right, y'all, a little bit of an update for you. We are in West Virginia still. I think the last update we were in West Virginia on some curvy roads. Now we're just on highway. We stopped at a rest stop that didn't have any power, so that was a whole lot of fun, going into a dark bathroom with a lot of strangers. Anyways, and we noticed there was a CSI deputy or somebody out here at the edge of the woods looking around, so don't know what happened out here last night, but I'm glad I wasn't around here for it. I ate a ham sandwich on the tailgate, and we're going to keep on trucking, y'all. We're going to Ohio. I'll go ahead and tell you that. We're going to Ohio. But I'm not going to tell you where we're going, but it's a bucket list of mine that I want, a place I want to go. Been wanting to go for a while. And so we're making this little trek here, and it's not a little trek. We've already put 347 miles on the truck this morning. And we left home at like 5:30. It's 11 o'clock or so now. So we've been scooting along, going under the speed limit, because I don't like driving in all this traffic out here on these highways, big 18-wheelers and stuff. So people have been passing me, and that's just fine. I'm trying to save on this gas money the best I can. But we'll get on down the road. We'll try to show you a few sights. We've come through the worst of the rugged mountains. I'm glad to be out of those on a little bit flatter land. And when we get to where we're going, you'll see it, and I think you will wish you were here. At least some of you will. Back on the road again. On the road again.
Just can't wait to get on the road again.
On the road again, y'all. All right, guys, over 10 hours driving this truck. We're going into Whitefeather Meats. I know that this is just old hat to you by now, but this is really cool for me. The bucket list.
Let me take a few.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks,
Well,
Grace.
What? Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So basically, I just wanted to tell you what an inspiration you've been to me in butchering. I love butchering. Grew up farming, and now we homestead on a little less than 20 acres. Piney Woods Homestead. I'm gonna write that down for you so you can check it out. Because I've been a long-time subscriber, and I want you to see what we do. I think you'll get a kick out of it. But like you brothers, we love Jesus, and we try to spread the gospel message anytime that we can, and I think that's what really drew me
Yeah, faith, family, food. I mean, that's what we say.
into you brothers.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Appreciate that.
If you're not watching the Bearded Butchers or using their seasonings, you guys are missing out. We have driven almost 11 hours just to get some more seasoning instead of ordering it.
All the way from North Carolina to Creston, Ohio.
That's a long way.
Appreciate that.
But it's awesome. Thank
Nice
you
to meet
very
you.
much.
Thanks for stopping in. Be safe in your travels.
Bearded Butchers.
Thank you.
Y'all, we just left Whitefeather Meats. We're actually heading somewhere else tomorrow.
Continue for 11 miles.
First, we got to continue for 11 miles. Y'all, we're exhausted. So I get a little giddy when I'm tired. But it was awesome meeting Seth Perkins over here. His brothers were not there today. But it was awesome meeting Seth. Seth is who I really wanted to meet because I relate to him a lot. I've learned a lot of butchering skills watching him. What you see me do on the Piney Woods Homestead with the pigs, I've learned mostly from watching he and his brothers processing videos. But guys, that was a bucket list for me to come over here and get to not only buy some bison, some elk, I don't know what else I got, t-shirt for Lisa, and some butter seasoning. But I got to meet Seth Perkins, awesome dude. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you again, if you're not if you haven't tried their seasonings, man, they're awesome. We use it on just about everything, including some vegetables. All right, we got to get on to our stop for the night. We'll pick you up with you a little bit later, guys. Guys, y'all don't know how excited I was to get to meet Seth Perkins of the Bearded Butchers, Whitefeather Meats. I enjoy watching him and have for several years now since they've had a YouTube channel, and I've learned a bunch of butchering, things that I didn't know, and I've been butchering wild game for years, and I've butchered a slew of wild game, all kinds. But it was so neat to get to meet him, extremely approachable, extremely engaging, treated me like he had known me forever. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It was just a highlight of my day, probably the highlight of my year, along with some other things. And but it was just awesome, y'all. But I picked up some 1/3 pound bison burgers. Never have had bison in my life. Buffalo. So we're going to cook those over an open fire tonight. Got some homemade hamburger buns that Lisa put together for us, made for us yesterday. We're eating nothing but meat while we're here, y'all. It's carnivore time, so we're going to act like it and eat a bunch of meat. Justin, he's up at the pond getting ready to fish, y'all. We're staying in a little off-grid cabin tonight. Excellent place here in, I believe it's Polk, Ohio. Beautiful out here. Reminds me of down east where I'm originally from. Major ag around here, y'all. And we're staying like 20 minutes from Whitefeather Meats. But I'm going to take you around here and I'm going to show you the little cabin we're staying in. The man built it himself. Got an outhouse, got a little country store, got a gazebo. Y'all, this place is awesome. We're going to stay here for 2 nights. And I'll go ahead and tell you, we're running to Michigan tomorrow morning. Got something special to do there. That'll be part 2. That'll be another video, y'all. Can't fit it all into one here because this is just a bucket list of a trip. And after some of the challenges that I have faced health-wise this past year, Lisa and I really appreciate you, Lisa, honey, for letting me come up here and staying home and taking care of the homestead without me. All right, let me show you around real quick. Y'all, we're gonna start with the outhouse right here. This thing is huge. It comes with dogs too, y'all. Collies. And they're pretty cool, and a black lab. We've been playing fetch with them. If you step up in here inside the outhouse, if you can see in here, everything's pine. Tree came down on the man's property. He had to Amish mill it and put up this big gazebo. Got a nice sink in here so we can take bird baths while we're here. Got a composting toilet in here with sawdust. That's all anybody needs, y'all. Especially if it's just a couple of bros having a bro trip, as Lisa said. So this is pretty cool. Now we'll take you over here and show you the cabin. Show you the toilet first, because everybody wants to know where you go use the bathroom at. All right. Stepping into the cabin here, bunk beds. And looks like I'm on top because Justin's a little bit bigger than I am, and I don't feel like him falling on me tonight, so we got to get up really early in the morning. So we're going to probably turn in fairly early tonight. But pretty cool, you know. Brought a couple of sleeping bags. It's comfortable here. It's in the 70s. Going to be in the 50s overnight, low 50s. It's nice escaping that heat and humidity from back at home. I can breathe. And it's not laboring me to breathe. So it's great. Great to be here. But you walk out the back sliding door, barn door, and you can overlook the bottom back here. There's a creek. And the sun's going to come up back there. Won't be here to see it in the morning. Got to get up early, but I believe Sunday morning I'll sit back here and sip on some coffee. The owner said, don't drink that instant coffee you brought. Save that in case you need it down the road. He's going to make us some real coffee and come down and have coffee with us Sunday morning. So that'd be pretty cool. Let me take you over here and show you their little trading post outhouse. Got a bunch of stuff in here. It's pretty cool. Works on the honor system. You see something you want, there's a price, throw down the money, take it home. This is really cool in here. Everything in here has been made by the owners as well as the Amish in the area, because this countryside is filled with Amish folk. So guys, if you come up here to stay with one of your buddies, make sure you take home a good broom to your woman. And I'm picking, y'all. Picking. But that is pretty cool. Handmade brooms, handmade rugs. There's local honey in here. Birdhouses, all sorts of stuff, y'all. It's really neat. Really neat concept. Lisa and I are actually wanting to do something similar on the Piney Woods, because we've got the perfect spot that's nice and secluded to do an old Airbnb and let some of you folks come and hang out with us at the Piney Woods. Wouldn't that be cool? This is a pretty cool gazebo. Lisa, you would love to have one of these at home, wouldn't you? Need to fire that sawmill up and get to cracking on it. But this is pretty cool, y'all. Can sit out here, can put my little propane stove on it in the morning, cook some of that good old Piney Woods Homestead bacon and eggs, sausage and eggs or something. Y'all, this is just really neat. If you ever are coming to Ohio, this is a great spot. I'll try to leave a link in the description for their listing here at Airbnb. Great, super nice folks, very accommodating. I can already tell you it's a 10 out of 10 in my book. Fire pit out here, we're gonna cook on it at night. Got a nice grate on top of it. I'm gonna go link up with Justin, see if he's catching any fish, and we'll bring you back a little bit later when we're starting to cook, and we'll give these Bison burgers a taste test. And I'm gonna I meant to grab some black seasoning, because that's what I really wanted to put on this Bison, but I did buy some butter seasoning, Bearded Butchers butter seasoning, so I might throw some of that on there. Lisa and I have been wanting to try it, so I picked up a bottle of that for her. But we might use just a little bit right here. We'll see you back here shortly, guys. So y'all, fried up some Piney Woods Homestead bacon off of that hog we processed. It was actually back in March, I believe. Last cold snap we have. I'd said January, but it was March, y'all. I wasn't getting around too good in January. But now I've got these Bison burgers, or buffalo burgers, almost done here on the fire. I brought my old cast iron skillet, fried the bacon up, then threw those burgers on there, because I know they're leaner than beef, and I didn't want them falling through the grate on my cooking surface. And I'm getting ready to throw some cheese on it, and we're going to enjoy these homemade buns that Lisa made for us. Y'all, she makes the best hamburger and hot dog buns, and a whole lot cheaper than you can buy them in the grocery store, and they ain't got all that junk in them. So y'all, we're getting ready to feast here on some burgers. And y'all, Justin over here, he's been up at the watering hole fishing. Not the watering hole, that's something different, isn't it? Yeah, he's been up there fishing. And y'all, he says he's the bland man. That's B-L-A-N-D, bland man. This fella don't like nothing. He don't even like ketchup, y'all. So I didn't put any butter bearded butcher seasoning on his burgers.
I knew I should have come down here. Stop fishing and come down here and check.
But we're getting ready to partake of these here in a minute, and we're going to let you know exactly what we think about this butter blend on Bison burgers.
Looky here, good times have come our way.
All right, I want you to sit down, whatever you're going to do, and get a bite of this here burger. And tell me what you think, Mr. Bland Man.
Oh my goodness.
We're going to get you a shirt that says Bland Man. Here, let me plug your business right here. Here we go. Whoop, there it is. Get you a little bacon. A little of that Piney Woods Homestead bacon on there.
Oh yes. Got smoke in my eyes.
All right, have a seat and get you a bite.
Let's see what we're working with here. Oh yes.
What do you think?
Gooder than that seasoning.
Hey! Bland Man, I tell you. You can't even taste it. I barely put it on there.
Oh, you can taste it.
All right, y'all. 1/3 of a pound patties, bison patties, buffalo, with butter blend seasoning from the Bearded Butchers, some Piney Woods Homestead crispy bacon, a little mayo, a little ketchup. Now let me see what I think of this burger. That's excellent. That's better than the deer meat and pork fat burgers that we make at home, and that's saying a lot. That butter blend is excellent. Don't listen to Justin. He has the palate of a 5-year-old and still wants Happy Meals. This is excellent. Check out the Bearded Butchers, y'all. Like I said, this has been a bucket list for me coming up here and meeting Seth Perkins today. Really enjoy watching him butcher. He's very detail oriented like I am. And y'all, this is excellent, excellent table fare. Thanks for hanging out. We're gonna hit up Michigan tomorrow. Stick around for that video coming out in a couple of days. Another surprise there, guys. Thanks for stopping in. Hit that old like for us, subscribe to the channel. And y'all, will be back to doing homestead stuff here pretty soon. But we're just having a little fun on the road, having a little bro trip. So laugh along with us, y'all. Some good, clean fun. Take care. Have a good day and a great week. We'll see you on the next one.